Well, I am pulling the trigger, guys. After, I don't know, probably 6 or 7 years of being on Android. I don't know, pretty much since the Note 1. I'm switching to Apple. I've been intermittently using an XS Max. Got rid of it, tried the P30 Pro, tried the S10 Plus, which was a disaster. S10 5G, OnePlus 7 Pro that I'm on now. Just kind of getting stale with Android. I mean, I know there's a lot of phones coming out, the Pixel 4, the Note 10, whatever. Anyway, so I've been looking at some of the picture quality, because I'm not a photographer. I do take photos with my phone, whatever, but it's, for stuff like this or, Facebook or, whatever. So I'm not like a power phone camera user, but my wife has an XR. And to be honest, man, I'd put the photos the XR takes, up against just about anything as far as like, a user like me. It may get into a little bit more, a power user might need a little bit more than that. But man, for me, I don't know, for the everyday user, man, I feel like the phone, I feel like the camera on the XR, sorry, I got a notification. The camera on the XR is, just better for that kind of thing. I know DxO Mark, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But, I mean, I look at photos that the XR and the XS Max take, and, man, they're just beautiful, to my eye anyway. So I'm going to give it a whirl. And I'll tell you that the other thing, I don't necessarily like iOS, but I love the Apple Watch. I've had Galaxy Phone, Frontier, Galaxy Watch, the Frontier, Huawei Watch, a couple others, and there ain't nothing to compare with the Apple Watch. I mean, honestly, to the point where I would use an Apple phone just to have an Apple Watch. It just does everything well. There's nothing it doesn't do well. And I only have a Series 3. I don't even have a Series 4, but the Series 3 has me sold. So, I've told other people if Apple would let Apple Watch be used with Android phones, every other manufacturer for watches would probably go out of business. Samsung, LG, Huawei, I mean, you name it. They just do that much better. I have a Galaxy Watch now. It's a nice watch, but man, it's nowhere as easy to use. It's nowhere as, waterproof. It's not even on the same level. So anyway, there's that. So I'm kind of looking forward to it. I got an XR sitting at home right now waiting for me. My carrier lets me switch phones every 30 days. So if I get tired of the XR, maybe try XS Max. I'll probably stick with it until the new Apple comes out. iPhone 11, whatever it is. But I don't know, whatever they're going to call it. I'll probably go that route just to see. I've heard it's kind of a mediocre upgrade. If it looks completely, not worth it, I'll probably go to an XS Max and stay there for a while. But, I'll have Androids too. I have a Pixel 2 XL that I use for photos and stuff like that sometimes. But, tell me what you think. I don't know. I don't normally see people going from Android to Apple. It's kind of I don't know. I'm not a fanboy. I just like what works, and I get bored. So, and God, that Apple Watch is so good. So, that's probably why I'm doing it the most. I've been fumbling around with, smartwatches with Android, and man, the experience just sucks. Um, I really just, if there's anything I'm a fanboy of, it's the Apple Watch. So we'll see how this goes. My next video will be on an Apple XR, which I went with the XR because of battery life, and to me, it's good enough. I like the XS Max, but XR to me is plenty. I don't use a lot of the stuff like 3D Touch, whatever. The screen is fine. I don't know. I've found that the best of everything isn't always the most usable anything. So that's why I went with the XR. It's fast. The screen is good. The camera's really good for a single camera. So I'll just go that route. It's waterproof, which is important, which is one of the reasons I'm not really sold on this OnePlus 7 Pro. I mean, I know people say that it's, waterproof and resistant, whatever. I don't know. I like that certification because I use it in the pool. I use it in the tub. I dropped my phone and I had to fish my XS Max out of the pool on more than one occasion with a net. So, I don't want to be doing that with this phone. So, anyway, I'm going to give it a whirl, see how it goes. And, if the Pixel 4 looks spicy enough, I may switch back for a time or, see how that goes. But for right now, I'm going to go Apple and enjoy the benefits of the Apple Watch, because that's really, I hate iOS, but, whatever. Half the time with the watch, I don't even need my phone. So, it's all good. Anyway, let me know what you think. If anybody's made the switch, one way or the other, let me know why you did. If you know my channel, I'm always switching between phones for one reason or another, and I love to know why people do what they do, what they like, what they don't like. What would make a switch worth it for you? What do you need to make a switch? Anyway, let me know in the comments, like, subscribe, dislike, tell me it all sucks, and Apple sucks, iPhone sucks, Android sucks, whatever. I love it all. Anyway, take it easy, guys.